Hi students, welcome back to mathematics class. Today we want to learn triangle chapter. Introduction. Let's start. The name of the topic is triangle. Triangle is comprises of two different words, that is tri means three and angles. So triangles means three angles. A triangle has three sides, three angles and three vertices. So students, let me draw one particular triangle, triangle ABC. This triangle has three vertices, that is ABC, three sides AB, BC, AC and three angles A, angle B and angle C. Types of triangles. First one is equilateral triangle. So as you can see in the figure, all sides are equal, all angles are 60 degrees. Second one is isosceles triangle. As you can see in this particular figure, only two sides are equal, that is this which are marked, and two angles are equal. The third type of triangle is scalar triangle. In this particular triangle, no equal sides. We don't have sides which are equal. Even angles are not equal to each other. Let us move on to the congruence of triangles. Congruence of triangles. Now, what do you mean by congruence of triangles? Congruent means equal in all respects. So, if we consider two triangles, then congruent means equal in all respects of figures whose shapes and sides are both the same. So, congruent means identical, whose completely cover each other. If you take two figures, you will call them congruent, and when you will call them congruent? If they cover each other completely. Now let us move on to this particular example. I have first triangle as ABC with the measurement 4, 5, 6. The second one is OMN with measurement 5, 4, 6, and the third one is PQR with the measurement 5, 5 and 6.5. Now students, just try to identify which two triangles are congruent. In order to find out that, observe these triangles carefully and the sides also carefully. The observation is very important. The side should be corresponding and the measurement should be equal. So, I am removing the third one with my observation. The first and the second one are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MNO because the measurement from both the figures are matching. We can also write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MNO, and this sign is called as congruent to. This sign which is circled is called as congruent to. So I can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MNO. So students, now if I want to prove the congruency of triangle ABC which is congruent to triangle MNO, I need to have three criteria with me which will help me in order to prove both the triangles are congruent to each other. Now AB is equal to MN, as I can see that AB is 4 and MN is 4, so both sides are equal to each other. BC is equal to NO, both are 6 centimeters, and AC, which is 5 centimeter, is equal to MO, which is again 5 centimeter. So I can make out, although they are not given in line, but each side is matching, each side is congruent, each side is equal. That is, AB is equal to MN, BC is equal to NO, and AC is equal to MO. So angle A is equal to angle M, angle B is equal to angle N, and angle C is equal to angle O. So what we have observed, that sides as well as angles are equal to each other. So angle A is equal to angle M, angle B is equal to angle N, and angle C is equal to angle O. Let me highlight this. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. This will be the word, that is CPCT. This word will be used in order to represent this particular sides and the angle. I will say that both the triangles are having these sides as corresponding parts of congruent triangle, or these angles are corresponding parts of triangle. So CPCT are always equal. So remember students, CPCT are always equal. Always write congruent triangles as per CPCT. The next part, always you have to write the congruent triangles as per CPCT, which means triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MNO is the correct way to write, and a triangle ABC is congruent to triangle NMO is not correct. Thank you students.